So it's the 5th of September. As you see, the apples turning red. We're almost approaching the end of our growing season. Some cucumbers lined up. Here's my little doodle inviting me to play. Time to take you all on a vegetable garden tour. So I invite you all to walk with. These are my green peas, fall season crops. They're starting to flower, as you can see. There's radish in the middle. We did a late season of sponge gourds that's actually flowering, and we do have a fruit. Eggplant in the back, cilantro up front. There's tons of beets and a lot of green beans. These are garden cress. We mix them up with spinach and stir fry them. The back is our last batch of fava beans that are putting on flower. There will be some fruit soon. Last batch of dill. In the corner is just filled with radishes and turnips. We leave some of the dill to flower so that we can harvest the seeds and use them as spices. Okra plants. This year we have had a plentiful harvest of okras. As you can see, there's still a lot in the plant, but then I harvest them every day, so tomorrow I'm gonna have to be back to cut them off as well. This one's almost 5 foot tall. It's as tall as I am. And then here's my eggplant. These are Japanese longs on the corner, and these are black beauties over here. So eggplant's been good as well. Coming on, there's some snake gourd plants here, and what they look like is they look like this. It's the size of my whole arm. This one here is the big one here is called balsam apple. They're a kind of vegetable. It's a funny name for a vegetable. And what the fruit looks like is they look like this. And when the fruit matures, then they lose their thorns. Then we pick them up. There's more eggplants here. More back there. Garlic. More radishes in the corner. When the snow hits, we just cover the radishes and they should be good for a couple of months. Then comes our pumpkin patch. Holy, we did not grow pumpkins for pumpkins, we grew for the vines. But however, there's 5 of these giants, there's probably 10 of these, and there's still a lot more fruit going on. I did chop off the leaves because the leaves were starting to catch on powdery mildew. I didn't want that to spread, so I trim them off. There's some okra in the middle that's planted as well. Taro roots. Putting on another round of leaves. We've had plentiful of those these years. Pumpkins. Like I said, there's a lot in there. green chilies. These are Thai dragons, and they did a pretty good job this year. We had plentiful of chilies, and the ones on the back are bell peppers. We did really good with bell peppers too, and there's still a lot of fruit in every one of them. My habaneros, see how it's going up, and they are just filled with some spicy habaneros. Eggplants again. We do have a ton of eggplant this year. And this cherry tomato plant was from a vine that broke off from a main plant that I was planting. So I just stuck it in the ground and it produced tomatoes like crazy. There's more bell peppers in the front. As you can see, there's a ripe yellow bell pepper. More tomatoes. More cherry tomatoes. I took all the leaves off because it's almost the end of the season, and what we do is at the end of the season you try to cut all the leaves off the plants so the plant just focuses energy towards the fruit and it gets ripe earlier. And there's more cucumbers. There's more than 20 cucumbers in here. We are keeping them to be overripe so that we can make pickles out of them. Again, I did chop off the leaves of this one as well. There's plentiful zucchinis in the front. We have some honeydews in the front as well. So this year the garden has been really good, and we did get a ton of fruit, and ending it in a very good tone. If you haven't seen the earlier video, then you would not know how it progressed, so do check out the earlier video in the channel. Bye bye, and thanks for watching.